In a world that moves at a breakneck pace, especially here in New York City, I think it's important to take life slow sometimes, smell the roses, and even romanticize a little bit. So, today I'll be romanticizing my life for an entire 24 hours, showing you how I live life intentionally slow in the fast lane. For starters, that was an alarm set for 8 a.m., but since it's the weekend, I fell back asleep until 10 a.m. And that is totally fine. It's the day off. I treated myself to a few extra hours of sleep and felt good doing it. I am even romanticizing my acne. It allows me to take the time and have a meditative skincare morning routine where I use all the serums and the treatments and the attachments and the rollers and just really take time taking care of my skin. My skin deserves to be hydrated, treated gently, and protected. Nothing is more soothing than looking through my sustainable clothing rack, all thrifted, secondhand, or sustainable brands, picking out an outfit and then changing it 5 times in the same day. Heating up my day-old French press coffee in my dirty microwave is the epitome of slow living. I brewed this handmade in my own home, and I'm able to save it for days with minimal waste. Instead of being angered by this spill, I felt a lot more like Cinderella because I knew I had a fuzzy friend to help me clean up. French vanilla is my favorite flavor. I buy like a gallon of it, and no, it's not vanilla oat milk, but it's just as good. These moldy tortillas weren't gonna stop me from having breakfast tacos. Being the food waste warrior that I am, I just simply cut off the mold, which I did Google beforehand just to check that it was actually safe and healthy for me, which it is. To be extra safe, I also wiped them down with vinegar, so don't come for me. To take fighting food waste just one step further, I compost throughout the week and take it out when I go to the farmer's market. Most people would do anything in their power to get rid of fruit flies that may accumulate, but I personally see their presence as an indication that I am helping support a local ecosystem and they're helping to do a job of decomposition, an invaluable ecological process. Enjoying a slow, homemade breakfast next to a jar of weed is just a great reminder that recreational weed is now legal in New York City, and for that, I'm grateful. I'm sure, like many others, the getting ready process is one of your favorites. I personally love to believe that I am getting snatched to the gods as if I just had plastic surgery. I'm reconstructing my facial features. I'm enhancing the ones that were naturally blessed upon me, maybe covering the ones that I don't necessarily want to enhance or expose, but taking my time nonetheless and really just being grateful for the way I look. Who I am on the inside is important, but I love just dolling up the outside as well, pretending that Vogue is watching me get ready, that someone really gives a shit here. It's great for my self-esteem, and it's great for my quality of life. One of the most romantic things I do for the entire day is put on perfume and jewelry. There's literally absolutely no need, but just picking out the pieces, pairing them, adjusting them on my fingers. Oh gosh, I just can't get enough of it. The way the jewelry falls and lays on the display. Oh my goodness, the way the perfume bottles shine in the light. I can't get enough. Hyping myself up in the mirror, or in this case to the camera, is also an essential romantic part of my day because if I don't do it, who the hell else will? Most despise public transportation, but I love taking the cheaper and greener alternative, even talking to the bus driver. I even still use an old-fashioned physical Metro card.
There's your bonus and your 20.
Awesome, thank you. Fun fact about me, I'm still on food stamps, so I always feel like a little kid when I get my market bucks and my little market chips and go and spend my fake but real money. The market can be overwhelming and sweep you up if you're not careful. I like to breathe, take my time, not get too caught up in the hustle and bustle, maybe even potentially piss people off that are behind me in line waiting to select their fruit and veg and check out. But if I don't go slow, chaos will ensue. So this is better for me and everyone around me. To further this green excursion, I wandered through the park, was on the phone with my mom the whole time, took in the greenery, the seasonal changes, just the general ambiance. Any sushi I consume will always be through rose-tinted glasses, but particularly using this handmade little tiny pot. Someone put love, time, and care into this and then gifted it to me. I wanted to treat myself, give myself the gift of a handcrafted mocha from the local coffee shop in my reusable, and just a dash of cinnamon for the season. I did change my outfit once again, but that's how life goes here. It was a joy to put on something new and creative, and finally get into a workflow and edit a new video that I posted recently. And I just love having my reusables beside me, my laptop from 2015, which sounds like it's really putting in work right now. I'm sure you can hear that. Once a week, I really love to wine and dine myself, and let me tell you, this is one of my favorite recipes. I pick up an eggplant from the farmer's market, just basil, mozzarella, and spaghetti sauce. If you want to see what I eat in a week, I did actually recently post one of those, but I went ahead and made myself an eggplant parmesan. It is amazing. Of course, I enjoy it with a glass of wine. Particularly tonight, I was finishing up season 4 of The Circle. Comment down below if you have any Netflix recommendations for me. I love those reality-based shows where you can really connect and relate with the characters. They're just some of my favorite. If you thought skincare was over, you thought wrong. The cherry on top of an incredibly slow and intentionally lived day would have to be a face mask to finish up with a little bit of incense and, like I said earlier, finishing up season 4 of The Circle, which I did cry. It was amazing. Side note, maybe cucumber slices while you're trying to watch something aren't the move, but they were pretty relaxing. But that's going to be all for romanticizing my life for 24 hours, slowly, sustainably, intentionally. I thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. I do hope that it was relaxing somewhat, or maybe you had a laugh. Either way, that it brought you joy. Thank you once again. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Be kind to yourself, others, and the planet. And I'll catch you in next week's video. Bye.